Hello everybody. We're back with some more Shadows of Doubt. So we're getting pretty close to retirement, if I can remember the buttons. Where are we? We're already almost at level 12, which is kind of crazy. So probably like a couple more cases and we're there. But I don't think I'm quite ready to end this, certainly without one more like good murder case. Okay, so I do have 2 arrest cases right now, which are both kind of hopeless. So let's wander around, let's try and find a case that we could do while we wait for another major crime to happen. Hopefully everybody's doing well, having a good day or night, wherever you are. As always, I'm very keen to play more Shadows of Doubt. I did look into mods, to potentially do like a modded playthrough. It's not a whole lot. Probably the main mod that was really interesting to me is a mod that makes murders happen more often. So basically, you could probably just do murders instead of having to alternate between, you know, mini cases and stuff. There's some mods that make the game like more realistic or more hardcore, like mods that make stuff. It basically makes it that like you get less money from cases and everything's more expensive. I'm just like, well, what's the point of that? I don't really play Shadows of Doubt as a life simulator. I play as a detective simulator, right? So don't really know what the deal is there. Let's keep looking around for some cases. Some of the mods sound kind of interesting, but I'm not sure how they work. There's like different cases, but I don't know, are these like scripted cases? Or are they ways that cases can roll out? How exactly does it all work? And I couldn't really find any answers on that. I've got 13 out of 18 sync discs, that's pretty good. Detective Soul's Catective Ring. That sounds interesting. You think that they'd make a mod for Elden Ring where you have to solve mysteries? I suppose like trying to piece together the lore is a mystery in itself, right? Where are you running off to? Michaela Bowman. I know you. I remember you from one of the other cases. You were one of my suspects. Nicola Kiriako. Can you give me your fingerprints? Sure, I guess. I think she's kind of buzzed. She looks drunk. Lurking isn't happening. What do you mean? Like, the lurk button's not working? Or you're, like, sticking around when you weren't expecting to stick around? Oh. I'm not supposed to be in the laundromat. I went to a laundromat for the first time early last year. It was pretty interesting. I've never been to a laundromat before. Frame. Oh, frame is a funny one. You can either make yourself really tall or really short, but it's actually not good. Oh, the command's not working. Weird. Yeah, because if you make yourself too tall in this game, you have to duck to get under doorways, and if you make yourself too short, you can't reach up to... what is it? Like, you can't reach up on top of shelves and stuff. You're the perfect height in this game, more or less. I'm gonna eat a donut. As a police officer. That's weird that it's not working. Maybe the bot is, like, not having the greatest time. I know sometimes bots can screw up, but... yeah, I'm looking into more mods, basically. Because I do think we'll finish this session. We'll finish the playthrough. But I don't want to just quit this game. If there's, you know, valuable memes to be had. Because I have really enjoyed this revisit.
When we talk, people listen.
Just wish there was a bit more variety. But I'll look into the options. I'm thinking of doing some mods in a really big city. I think that could be really interesting. Because this is a medium-sized city. Maybe doing a really big city could be interesting. It'll certainly make the cases harder because there's so many more people to investigate. You've bought Shadows of Doubt, you haven't tried it yet. Well, that's cool. Let me know how you go. It would be so cool if there was, like, multiplayer for this. How sick would that be? You gang up on people and beat them unconscious. Photography. Apartment. So I don't bother with apartments. I pretty much never go to my apartment. Vigor. Do I have the Vigor upgrade? I think I do. I do not have the Vigor upgrade. Okay. Well, let's take this quest then. 853 5968. That'd be sick. There's so many mods, so many games that would be really cool if they just had mod support. Meet me at Schmidt Street. I'll be sitting with a gem setter. Ask about Gomez. Ah, from Breaking Bad. Make it sharp, won't be here for much longer. Okay, Schmidt Street. Schmidt Street. So I'm looking for a person with a gem setter, which is a beer, I believe. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of mods for this game, unfortunately. I don't know whether, like, the mod support just isn't there, or what. I think maybe my expectations were too high. I was, like, thinking, like, oh, maybe there's, like, a mod that's, like, you know, adds, like, 10 different ways that cases can like, unfurl. Okay, so Schmidt Street is this area. What is creaking? I mean, we're basically on, like, an oil rig. That's how the, Is it you? No. What's your name, then? Jermaine Bass. That's a great name. Can you give me your fingerprint? Not gonna happen. Well, it's worth a try. Schmidt Street. Person sitting with the gem setter at Schmidt Street. I don't see anybody sitting with anything. Is it you? No. What's your name, though? You're not telling me? Alright, fair enough. Like, it'd be an interesting twist if you took a case and, like, you went to the place that they said to go to, and, like, the person was dead. Like, they were murdered. It's like, oh, shit. Famous. I think it was Infamous was the password. Everyone's suspicious of you? Yeah. I feel like, probably one of the biggest... I don't know if it's right to call it a missed opportunity, but one of the things that would be interesting in this game is if the cops would actually be more involved, because, like, basically, once you, like, walk away from an area, the cops pretty much don't care. Ah, it's you. Is this Gomez? Good, you made it. I need you to steal an important document. It'll be in a sealed red and brown envelope. The leads for the target are in this briefcase. Take it. Okay, Gomi. Oh, I need to open the briefcase for longer. Whoopsie. There we go. Alright, so I'm looking for an unknown citizen. Can you give me some decent information about them? They're 40 years old, short black hair, A positive. They're interested in chemistry. I mean, that's not really that useful. Yeah, the cases in this game alternate from being way too easy or way too hard. You know? I'm gonna take on another case. So more lab action. Maybe that was my thought. My thought was maybe they were one of the, like, scientists, but I've checked a lot of those labs already. I've checked most of the employee files. Ask about Malone. Post Malone. You're a big fan. Feeling like a rock star. Bogue Street. My sister was really into Post Malone for some reason. Why'd this take me to the bin? Alright, looking for a person sitting with a cola. Is it you? Do you have a Pepsi Cola? You do. Is this Malone? Good, you made it. I need you to steal an important document. It'll be in a sealed red and brown envelope. Oh, where have I heard this before? The leads for the target are in this briefcase. Take it. There we go. Gerain Flowers. What sort of name is that? Gerain Flowers. Gerain Flowers. I can't even think what background that name is. It sounds like kind of French. So F for flowers. G Flowers. But Flowers doesn't sound like a French last name. It's an English last name. Just to be clear, I'm not saying that the name Flowers is weird. I'm saying Gerain is a weird name. It's like Germain, but without the M. Speaking of the name Germain, there's been that long, like, often reposted, like, tweet where it's like a person's like, it's like an image of a lady, like a girl in like her 30s or something. And it's like, you know, when his name starts with J and rhymes with one of the 50 states, and like, everybody's like, what? What name could this person possibly have? And in the end, the consensus of the community is that the name is probably Germain, rhyming with the state of Maine. But the joke is like, oh, it's Massachusetts. Oh, hey. Can I have your fingerprints? I know we've only just met. Hell no. Well, that's fair enough. Can I come in and take a look around?
Had you down as a drinker, Lieutenant. I'm not.
Who's talking?
Cheers.
$50. No? Can't trust anyone these days? You can trust me. How about $100?
So this the painting?
Yes, that's
200.
it, yes.
Come on. 400.
What do you know about it?
Oh, I'd say it's old enough. 300 years, give or take. Dating back to the Empire. You know, scenes like this were popular with the French Bourbon court.
Know what it's worth?
Now, Lieutenant, I'm no common pawnbroker.
Well, I mean, I asked him to let me in. He could have just let me in. Letters. Dear Garrison, how are you? I haven't heard anything from you. What the fuck? Who's Garrison? Mr. Garrison from South Park? I never really watched South Park. I just know who Mr. Garrison is. Okay, I gotta be quick, because he's gonna wake up. 6367. What? Oh, 7367. What the heck? How did I misread that? Ah, frick. Model Citizen I've already got. Cartographer I've already got. I don't need more disc upgrades. Alright, where have you got your file? Looking for a top secret document. Could be in his workplace. Just stealing all this change, because why not? You got a lot of bullets. Salmon and Partners. You're an accountant. Interesting. Can't you handcuff him before he wakes? It's a waste of a handcuff. If I use my handcuff, I have to buy another handcuff. I'm too much of a cheapskate, even though I have like infinite money. Is it hidden back there? No. I mean, his head is outside the door anyway, so... Do you have a housemate? Looks like you live alone. This, where is it? Benjamin Watanabe guy? Like, owns all of the apartments in the city, I swear. Every single tenancy agreement I see has this guy's name on it. It's insane. This guy must be so loaded. Okay, it doesn't look like you keep your document. Oh, you have a Hamilton rifle. Oh. So, you could be a sniper in the making. Alright, I think I might just leave. I'll check your workplace. Alright, well, that was a good try. I mean, he could have just let me in his house. It's not like I was going to actually, like... Well, I was going to steal something, but... One particular thing as opposed to lots of things. I wouldn't have stolen from him if he just gave me the thing that I wanted. You know? People can be so uncooperative these days. Oh, this is the business, okay. I feel like this business is open like 24/7. I was just here like not long ago, actually. He looted the whole place. I mean, it's because he didn't cooperate. If he cooperated, I would have just taken what I needed and left. You know? It's my way of teaching people not to mess with me. There we go. Like, leave the item near the dumpster in Adama route. Okay, where is Adama route? And now I know near the dumpster does not mean in the dumpster. If you put it in the dumpster, you fail the quest. Or well, it's more accurate to say the quest locks up. And you have to either delete the quest or you either have to delete the quest or just leave it in your log forever incomplete. Which is a great pity. Okay, document. Okay, I'll just leave it right in the open in this homeless camp. Surely nobody would ever touch that item.
This building has entered
Nope.
a security protocol.
The guy just woke up.
Dodge code thanks you for your
193228.
cooperation.
Hey, you did it? Good, I'll verify and have your money within the hour. Where's the upgrade disc gonna be? How do you get the upgrade disc to me? The mailbox of 603 Buffalo House Hotel. Okay. I can do that. Means I can delete this quest, because the upgrade that I'm going to get from completing this quest is the exact same. Feels pretty risky just leaving the reward in an unlocked post box. I feel like those postal boxes are like one of the most popular places for people to try and steal from. Because you could get lucky and it could just be unlocked, and then you get whatever's in there for free. These upgrades aren't exactly cheap. I know there's mods that add guns into this game, like you can just shoot people, but I'm like, that's kind of silly. Wait, what's the point of that? At that point, I'm just a murderer. Like, it's one thing to beat somebody up in the course of an investigation. It's another thing to just outright shoot somebody. Budging doors now only takes one attempt or remove all fall damage. Yes, please, remove fall damage. I've had it happen before where I've been, like, just walking around and I've just clipped through the map and I've fallen and died. No longer will that happen to me. Slate. Rakudo's Essentials. I'm Parade Chemist. Chemist, you say? A sales ledger? Bruh? The chemist. This is where people can potentially sell poison. I've never made the connection that this is the place where people can buy poison. Where am I? Gotta count up from 1. Right, switch off the light. Keep your business card in your safe? What the hell? Anyone can open a loot bakes. It looks more interesting the more you watch. It's an awesome game. That's the only thing that I can say. It's a very full-on, like, sort of simulation. Like, if you really want, you can do a lot of stuff. Like, you can decorate your apartment, whatever. I don't bother with that. I don't really care about that stuff. But there's so much interesting stuff in this game. It's well worth playing. I will defend this game to my, not my dying breath, but, you know. I really do love this game. Which is why I just wish they could update it more often. It's hard to say what the flaw in this game is. It's like, I think it's a very ambitious concept, obviously. Maybe the technology's just not there to make the cases, like, truly random and stuff like that. But it's really hard to say. But if this playthrough's inspired one person to play this game, as far as I'm concerned, I've done my job. Now I'm just waiting for a murder to happen. Hello, what's your name? Keep your nose out of my business. What's your name? Ashton Floyd. I met a person today at work. With a name. Like, I'm not going to say what the name is. First name, last name. Their first name and last name was the same as somebody that I met at my last job, except they were the opposite gender. So the person I met with the particular name, first name and last name, was a man last time, and this time it's a female, a woman, with the exact same name, first and last. How crazy is that? So it's a name that's like gender neutral, I suppose. Like, both men and women can have the name, and it doesn't sound weird. Yeah. Very random. Denzel Bowman. That's a cool name. Like Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington's a good actor. I like Denzel Washington. Is this the place that I have the key to? Oh. Sorry. I was just checking if this is the place I have the keys to. I know I know I have a key to one of these bars. I remember last time I used the key and I went inside and I drank all the alcohol. I don't think there's an easy way to check what keys you have, is there? I think the game Arcanum did it best. They literally had, like, in the journal, the diary, it literally has, like, a list where it's a page that just explains what all the keys are that you have in your collection. That game did a really good job. So it had an inventory, right? Like, limited inventory. And keys would take up 1 space in your inventory. Your inventory had maybe, like, 200 and something spaces, right? But each key would take 1 space. But you could buy a key ring, which is an item that took up 2 spaces, but could hold an infinite amount of keys. And if you weren't sure what keys you had, you just look in your journal and it literally has a list of every key that you have and what it opens, basically. So it'd be like the key to this door, the key to this person's chest, the key to this building or whatever. Really cool stuff. You think he's a good actor too? That's I'm glad you agree. I talk a lot about actors in this not necessarily this playthrough, just in general. Last time I was talking about Nicolas Cage for like the 5th time. Denzel Washington, this is the first time I think I've mentioned him. Ah, the bees, yes. No, not the bees. Not the bees. 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 I'm very curious about that film. Ah, here we go. This is the place I have the key to. I guess here's like the question, like, if you have the key to a bar, does that mean that you own the bar? It's one of life's great mysteries. Alright. Are we likely to solve either of these cases? Let's look over the information again. Arrest case 1. Shoe size 6 with glasses, no facial hair, who likes music. Short blonde hair with blue eyes, who's addicted to alcohol and a member of the sci-fi club. I'm not solving these cases, let's be honest. I'm just going to remove these cases from my list. I thought at some point I may have discovered some clues that would point me to the right person, but if it hasn't happened yet, it's probably not happening ever. There's a camera in here that's, like, partially seeing me. I'm very concerned. It shouldn't be able to see me because it's dark. Okay, stolen item case. Enforcer. Tailing and acquisition. Let's do tailing and acquisition. I like tailing and acquisition jobs. 863-6504. Skill issue or RNG? Probably a bit of both. There probably are ways that you can figure out who those people are, but I just don't know how to do it. But a lot of it is RNG. Because, like, I've seen for those same sort of quests, it's been like, their first initial is L. And you might think, okay, that's not really that helpful, which is true, but it gives you something that you can actually go with. You know, pop open the phone book and you look up everybody whose first initial is L, and you can at least do some groundwork. There's a way to find out who the person is. You know? But with these cases, like, I don't know how I'm supposed to figure out who the person is. Like, how am I supposed to find out if somebody's interested in music unless I break into every single house in the city and look for people who have, like, musical instruments or stuff like that? A skinny-build, tall person who's about to leave this area with brown hair and blue eyes. Soon leaving to exchange the briefcase with another individual. We need you to tail the citizen, photograph the exchange if you can. Investigate the recipient, provide their name, steal the briefcase, then call us. Okay, I'll do it. Do not under any circumstances open the briefcase, understood? Yes, sir. Okay, so I'm looking for a tall, skinny person with a briefcase who's gonna leave. See, like a mission like this, at least I know that, like, the person I need to follow, I know what they look like, roughly. And I know that they're gonna have a briefcase. Wait for the meeting to take place. What do you mean, wait for the meeting to take place? You didn't have a briefcase. I think I may have missed the person leaving somehow. Uh-oh. Yeah. Because here's the thing about this type of quest, it updates in real time. Oh, here we go, here we go. Gwendolyn Park. Tall, skinny, brown hair, blue eyes. Yep, this is them. He was right in front of me. Yeah, I just missed him. Good pickup. You are so short. What is your name? Kalia Oliha. Smile for the camera. Ooh. Which street do I find to take? Harley's Tavern and Grill. Were you followed? Oh, that's like their code phrase. Were you followed? No, of course not. Little do you know. Do I know you? You're an unknown citizen, okay. I will stalk you. I will stalk you to your home. Hello, sir. Don't mind me, I'm just entering my apartment building. Shall we take the elevator together? Yeah, the AI doesn't know how to take the elevator in this game. The elevator is exclusively here for the player's pleasure. It's kind of interesting. I guess the AI is not smart enough to, like, click the button and then wait, and then get on, and so on. So I have no idea who this person is. Oh. I thought they were gonna disembark. I need to lose some calories. I've said this before. I've mentioned this so many times, you know, on streams, but if I can help it, I prefer to take stairs than elevators. Like, if I'm with somebody and they want to take the elevator, I'll go with them. But, like, if you give me a choice, I'll probably take the stairs. I don't have, like, a fear of elevators, and I recognize it's probably pretty unlikely that you'll get stuck in an elevator. But, all that being said, I still am like, you know, if I can help it, I would rather not. Mind your own business, okay. How about 50 bucks for your name? Sorry, that's personal. I mean, I know it's personal. That's why I'm asking. You're not telling me? Can I come in and take a look around? How about for 50 bucks? Don't want me soiling the place. You're so filthy. Ah, Eli Payne. So I paid $200 for your name. How about 100 bucks to let you search the place? How about 200 bucks to let me search the place? 400. You can't even ask 400. If they refuse 200, they just get pissed. Okay, who did they give the mark to? Eli Payne, photographic evidence of the exchange, and now I need to collect the briefcase, which... Okay. I'll take this briefcase, yes please. He had a baseball bat! He was ready for action, but... Just like... He was ready for action, but he got caught unawares. His mistake was telling me his name for 200 bucks. Because if he didn't tell me his name, I would have to break in, figure out his name, and then steal the briefcase. You took away one of the steps, so it was easy for me. Alright. Alright, what do you want? 863-6504. You got it? Good. Leave the briefcase near the picnic bench in the back street, Kale Street. Post the findings under the door. 1202 Marine House. Gotta go charge your earbud. I'm gonna have some lunch. No worries, Master. Take care. Kale Street. Who names a street Kale Street? after that, like, leafy stuff. But enjoy your lunch, Mazda, and take care. And hopefully you get a chance to play this game at some point. Just ignore this briefcase, folks. Nothing to see here. Absolutely nothing to see here. Yeah, going back to elevators. It's not that I believe that there's a serious chance that it could like malfunction or anything like that. But the fact is there is a chance that it could malfunction, and I would rather not get caught in an elevator. Particularly with, like, people I don't know. If I'm with somebody that I know, I'm fine taking elevators. Because at least if I'm stuck, at least it's with somebody that I know, but if it's just, like, with, like, randoms, I don't want to be stuck potentially for a couple of hours with complete strangers. I love having no fall damage, it's the best. And one of the craziest thing about this game is, like, obviously it's got very basic graphics, but, like, it still kind of looks good. Like, the lighting is pretty good, the weather effects are pretty good. So even though, like, obviously the graphics are very basic, particularly, like, the model graphics, it still looks really good. And I guess the big thing is it has a consistent style, right? So even when the style's not super sophisticated, at least it's consistent. Have a horrible suspicion your partner is cheating. They come home late without good reason. Careful investigator, suspected infidelity. It's weird how different these letters are. One of them is very clearly, like, handwritten. This one is very professionally written. Maybe at Hoffman Boulevard. I'll be sitting with a coffee. Hoffman! Ask about Rasmussen. What? Make it sharp. Won't be here for much longer. What is Rasmussen? Rasmussen. Russian Queen. Hoffman. You guys know that Hoffman in Spider-Man trilogy, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy, was played by Ted Raimi, who is the director Sam Raimi's brother. Aha, is this Rasmussen? Listen closely. I'm Amos Harris. Please investigate my partner, Tai Kang. Find out who they're sleeping with. I don't know much about them. I'll write down everything I know for you. Then come find me. I'll pay you $12.50 when I'm happy. You might want to take a look around my home. I live at 802 Vereen House. Here's a key. So these cases are the best because they give you keys to people's houses. I've told Ty you've come to clean the place, so don't take too long or they'll get suspicious. Alright. Thank you, sir. Apparently I already know who the person they're having the affair with. It's Peyton Chance, but let's, figure it out. That's the thing about this game, like, how do I know that it's Peyton Chance? Unless, literally, the piece of information they knew is they knew the person's name. And that's what they told me, but if you know the person's name, like, wouldn't you just, like, confront them yourself? But I suppose they want proof. So they might know their name. They might know that the affair is going on. But they're like, I need proof. So they hire a PI to collect the proof. Because it'd be too risky for them to try and collect the proof themselves, I suppose. Oh, hey. I'm the... What the... Do you know... Oh, nothing to do with me. Alright. I guess I'm just the cleaner, right? I'm just the freaking cleaner. I don't matter for anything. Turn off your freaking kettle, dude. You work at Ginger Laboratories, okay. That could be a potential place that I check for infidelity. 3365. Do you have a safe? You do not have a safe. You have a you have a tracker for some reason. A pistol silencer.
Thanks.
I think this person's going to try and kill their partner.
As a drinker, Lieutenant.
So they can, instead of breaking up with them, just shoot them.
Cheers. So this the painting?
You have some handcuffs, so obviously you're involved with law enforcement, 2 diamonds, and a sync
What do you
disc
know
upgrade
about
file.
Oh, I'd say it's old enough. 300 years, give or take.
You don't have a
Back to the
PC.
Empire. You know, scenes like this were popular with the French Bourbon Court.
French
Know what it's
Bourbon
worth?
Court. Crumpled paper. She walked into my office, cool as a glass of whiskey, cool as a glass of vodka and twice lethal. Which one are you, she asked. Lightning. A yellow peak. Lighting a yellow peak. Beak. Maximal Sparks. I'm Sparks. DeAndre Sparks. And you're... I'm the woman who's going to save your hide, Mr. Sparks. Or didn't I see some enforcers down the hall? Her voice was like syrup. Was sweet as candy someone had left on a hot windowsill. What? Somebody's trying their hand at...
Common pawnbroker.
Somebody's trying their hand at being a novelist and not doing a very good job. The exact same manuscript, alright, fair enough. Do you know Peyton? You do know Peyton, interesting. They live at 1202 Vereen House, okay. Anything else in here that I can, like, steal? Not really. There's a chance that I'm gonna have to check their workplace for the signs of infidelity there. They're usually a little bit smarter than just, like, leaving, like, you know, the notes from, like, their lover inside their house and stuff like that. I don't know why there's a security lockdown. I don't know what I did. But I'm just gonna assume I did something wrong. 1202. Paperclip, thank you. You can actually use paperclips to pick locks, I believe. Oh, hey, Pete. Can I come in and take a look around? You'd rather that I didn't. Yeah, but will you let me? 50 bucks, thank you. Aha, you both work at Ginger Laboratories. So they're work colleagues. Are you also 42? Yeah, you're the same person. Ah, you have a computer. Can I search your computer? A flower bouquet. PC, I can't stop thinking about you from tea. Oh. Bruh. That's brutal. Yeah, T being Tai Kang. Reservation, Wang Lee, Peyton Chance. Yeah, that's rough. Spartan Insurance I've already got. Yeah, just keep watching your detective program. Skinny Snake Social. Ah. 2 drinks and a burger. So clearly some sort of rendezvous was had. Maybe they shared the burger. Disgusting. And I feel like that note is pretty damning evidence. Can you provide a photo of the cheetah?
You have to kiss it. Bye, Mr. Frank. Because you know what happens to that nice family of yours if you go down? They starve. They wind up in the fathoms, living on trash and bleeding heart funds. And all because you
Did I put $100 worth of trash?
wanted to protect a rat like Angel.
How can I get trash? Where do I get trash from?
I ain't no stoolie.
Sure you're not.
What's inside your rubbish bin?
It was Zoika. She got the job.
Who else was in on it?
Lucas Kronk.
Or do I need literal trash? As in, like... trash from, like, a dumpster. Perhaps. Dirty napkin, dirty napkin, dirty napkin, dirty napkin, dirty napkin. Cause $100 worth of vandalism by filling it with trash. I can put a dustbin in there. Hey, V-Stray Alive, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Hopefully all's going well with the server and all that. Thanks for dropping by. Looking forward to seeing what you guys make happen. Alrighty, let's... Where'd the bin go? There was definitely a bin before. Where'd the bin go? Oh, it's floating. It's floating in midair. The heck? It's like some shit out of the X-Files. Oh, damn it. I've never actually seen the X-Files. It's one of those shows that I probably should watch at some point. Alright, let's take this up the stairs manually. People are going to be like, why is this guy carrying a dumpster up the stairs? Don't worry about it. I've got plans. I have plans right now, which I cannot disclose, because the haters will sabotage me. I don't even know if this will work, but I guess we'll try. So I need to dump $100 worth of trash in this person's house because they're having an affair. There we go. Mission accomplished. Post the findings under the door at 8:02. Let's go down a few flights of stairs, and we are... Oh yeah, there was a murder here, but they never unsealed the house, which is kind of weird. Okay. Pass the findings under the door, and it's another case in the books. Tick, 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 tick. Wonderful. Another satisfied customer. I'm thirsty.